Deep breath. Okay, let's do this. I am here. I am unraveling years of having coached hundreds of entrepreneurs and been a marketing expert, a comms expert, a media expert. And this is now my daily devotional to unraveling. Because the truth is, you don't actually need half of what the world has told you that you need. You don't need a campaign. You don't need to polish. You don't need any of that. What you actually need is connection. And so if you are here, it's because you have found me through some way, shape, whether it's YouTube, whether it was Instagram, LinkedIn, the podcast, and you know that this is an entirely new way of being for me. Because what I have discovered over the course of the last 18 months or so, as I have gone deep into the truth of all of this, is that we seek consistency, but what we're really looking for is to be witnessed. We seek clients when what we're really looking for is safety and validation. And all of this becomes part of how I think the next evolution of online marketing is going to be. We've got AI coming in hot on our heels and changing the game faster than almost anybody can keep up. We have influencers that are now like bigger than celebrities. And it's really hard to discern what is real from what is the noise. And so this whole project, which I am calling the Transmission Series, it started as a podcast. I felt called to share it and re-energize this YouTube channel in a different way. So what you get here, you're also not going to get on the podcast. So the podcast is different from the YouTube channel, is different from what I'm sharing on Instagram, because there is so much to unpack here. There is so much to this evolution that needs to come out. So what I'm inviting you to with this first video is just to sink in. This transmission series is going to be about unraveling all of that armor that we have put up definitely over the last 5 years to validate us in a way that feels so unaligned with how we truly want to be. What actually works now is a daily practice of showing up. That is what we mean when we say consistency now, is showing up in the most humanly authentic way you can, not polishing, not overthinking, allowing the vulnerability hangover to be there and to sit in that discomfort, because that is how we know that we are speaking our truth. And do you want to know something? Is that truth is the best, strongest, most magnetic frequency in the entire world. And we talk about being magnetic in sales. I built my entire business previously, my consulting business, on teaching founders how to tell the right story to be resonant. And that hasn't changed. That fundamental requirement of resonance has not changed. But what has changed is how we allow that resonance to happen. And what I am telling you now in this first inaugural YouTube video is that how it happens now is that we have to learn how to let it be easy. We have to unravel ourselves and start to feel self-sourced safety enough to be fully witnessed and fully seen. And I know this sounds woo-woo as all heck. And it kind of is. I mean, like, I'm at the point in my business now where I'm like, I cannot not say these things. I cannot not say that I have been deep studying A Course in Miracles for the last 18 months, trying to unpack why all of a sudden I had all of this success on the outside, and yet somewhere inside I was deeply, deeply dissatisfied. I want to talk about yogic philosophy and why studying yoga and becoming a yoga practitioner and a teacher in that modality has helped me become so much stronger as a leader in my business. I never would have dreamed that. But it's because all of these things, A Course in Miracles, yogic philosophy, meditation, learning how to run long distances, all 3 things I have done over the last 3 months that seem to have nothing to do with business, have made me more magnetic than I have ever been in my life, in my business. And I don't know any other way to explain this than to just flat out say it and deal with the discomfort on the other side. So that is what we're going to do here on the YouTube channel. Every day for October of 2025, so that's 31 days, I somehow picked the longest month, I will be going on the podcast feed, which is going to be linked in the description box below. There are tons of ways to find the podcast, The Narrative Advantage. It'll be a 10-minute transmission every single day that I am not planning, but I'm going to sit down and I'm going to channel the inspiration, full truth, complete vulnerability that you need and that I need in order to help us get to the next level. Here on YouTube, probably be a little less frequent. Maybe twice a week we'll upload. We'll reference what we talked about in the transmissions. This is all an invitation to just forgive ourselves for what was before and to just be in this new reality. I don't know any other way to be anymore. Your message is going to land deeper when you learn to unravel. And that's actually what we want. Whether you're in corporate communications, solopreneur communications, you have a side hustle, you just want to be a better person. Your true voice repeated is what creates resonance. So it's time to drop the armor. It's time to sink in and commit. And I promise to show up here with you.